When life hands you flooded rice paddies, make fetish porn. Her sailor outfit is ruined. Good thing they're also great at doing laundry. It's either this or snap things together for Apple. All right, somebody help her. Face down, ass up. That's the way we both got stuck. Your Prius may save the environment, but it'll never make a woman do this. Just like the guy at the Ferrari dealership said it would happen. Imagine the noises she'd make if that guy's below-average sized penis was ever inside of her. That bumper sticker might be a little too much. Moving on. In a fight, protecting yourself at all times is just a suggestion. Don't quit your night job working the door at a strip club. Yeah, not even King Hippo can win them all. What's next? There could not have been a worse time for his invisibility potion to wear off. Now let's see why you never enter a police station with an exposed weapon in this week's breakdown. That jailbird has just been released, and you don't go home from the joint with a souvenir jumpsuit. This is a holding area, sir. So if you wouldn't mind, please hold your area. Finally, they're giving him his stuff back. Hopefully there's a sports bra in there. This is not ideal footwear. In his defense, no one looks sane in flippers. Serves him right, I say. Cops are always breaking into my parties, taking their clothes off. Looks like another one for the court-appointed attorney. Yeah, your client is the one in swim fins. There's no audio, but I'm pretty sure one of those cops just said, "I'm getting too old for this." He's been free for hours. He's just waiting for the tide to come in. Why are those two people sitting so close? There's clearly room to scoot over. I'm just glad there are cops somewhere in the world that let him put on flippers and dance around like an idiot for 2 minutes instead of throwing him to the ground and repeatedly tasing him. And for that, we thank you. We'll be right back with the web redemption. But first, people think there is no place for conservatives in Hollywood, and that is simply not true. As long as your projects make money, nobody in this town gives a shit what you believe. And to prove that I don't have a liberal agenda, I'm going to start playing you messages left for me by one of my successful right-wing friends in a new segment called Fair and Balanced Insane Voicemails from comedian Greg Hahn.
And one more thing. George Washington to George Bush, total debt, $10 trillion. One man, Barack Obama, 4 years, his debt, $6 trillion. Unbelievable. Jon Stewart does not comprehend that. He thinks Clinton erased the debt. Jon Stewart's dumb as Oh man, let's get some sushi.
My name is Shamani, and Smile Direct Club changed my life. My smile before treatment kept me from doing things that I wanted to do. School was out of the picture. Work was draining for me. Fixing my smile has removed fear from my life. I got a promotion at work, built friendships that I never had before, and I'm front and center and I'm doing things. My smile now is gigantic.
Join over 750,000 satisfied grinners. Get started for free at SmileDirectClub.com.
Well, this has been fun.
Act your age. Dump your parents' car insurance company.
MTV's Are You the One is now on Pluto TV 24/7. 16 singles who suck at love are looking for their perfect match.
They're not a perfect match. We are playing this game all wrong.
MTV's Are You the One, now on Pluto TV.
Get ready for a rockin' good time on Pluto TV Tween.
This is a really important party, very VIP.
We're going to a party?
It's your time to shine
Nice moves.
and reach for the stars, even when things don't go according to plan.
You're not going to believe what just happened after school.
You set me up.
If I were you, I'd throw in the towel now.
You're the new kid. You still have to prove yourself.
Turn ordinary into extraordinary and show the world what you're made of. Follow your dreams on Pluto TV Tween.
This is where you want to be, where front row seats stretch from coast to coast.
And he parries it.
Big wins and bigger moments in the race for the FedEx Cup.
Pretty much, we just saw the Girl Scouts with their little table, and me and my friend were like, let's get that money that's in that envelope.
Why did you do it?
I mean, who doesn't like money? I mean, I don't know.
But it's a crime.
I know it's a crime, but it was an easy crime.
What were you going to use the money for?
Oh, I spent $50 on gas. I filled up my gas tank, and that's it. But I was planning on buying like a necklace and all this stuff and a new phone, but now I guess not. We should have at least got to keep the money.
What do you think? Ice mochachinos and clitoris rings are going to pay for themselves? That's Stephanie with an F. And she stole 150 big ones from a Girl Scout. To put it in perspective, that's roughly 840 Thin Mints. If she had done that in the Middle East, they would have chopped her hand off, which would be horrible because she looks like the type of gal that gives excellent hand jobs. All women go through a shoplifting phase because it combines the two things they're best at: hanging out at malls and acquiring things without having to do any real work. They call it petty theft because who cares? At worst, you get a slap on the wrist. At best, you have a $500 handbag. Some stores have loss prevention personnel. Those are employees hired to follow black people around. Yeah, I don't agree with it either. But if it weren't for shoplifting, there wouldn't be security cameras to provide us with half the videos this show steals from the internet. My favorite thing to steal is a kiss. You can get arrested for it, but they can't make you give it back. I'd like to believe that Stephanie can still be scared straight, so I brought her to Hollywood, where everyone rips off your ideas for this week's Web Redemption. I missed you so much.
Let's do it right here, baby.
Let's wash that prison stank off first. Maybe talk? And careful, there's a rental. Avis gave me an upgrade. Should I feel safe around you?
Yeah, you're good.
Where are you from?
I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
Do you blame Florida for some of the decisions you've made in your life?
Partly.
Your hair's a lot better than it was in that original video.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of dirtbag Florida phase was that? Were you ever a Girl Scout?
No, I wasn't.
What do you think of Girl Scouts?
I'm not really sure what they do. It's like, I don't know what the profit is for. I don't know what their purpose is or any of that.
I'm pretty sure they're fighting in the Middle East. Okay, just tell me what happened that day.
There was actually another girl involved that actually took the envelope of money off the table where the Girl Scout was selling cookies, and I drove away.
How did you get caught?
She went to school the next day and opened her mouth about it, and we both got arrested.
So it was her fault for not keeping her mouth shut. Is that why you killed her? And how much money was there total?
$168.
Okay, and you split that two ways?
We did.
And then you spent $50 on gas, and then you said you were still going to go buy a necklace and a cell phone. How were you planning on doing that with $25?
I wasn't sure. I had to give the money back so I didn't get to spend the rest of it.
How long's it been since you've been in any kind of trouble?
After I got in trouble with the Girl Scout thing, I did 8 months, was out for 2 months, got in trouble again, sat in jail for a year and a half, from there to rehab, straight from rehab to house arrest. Thank you for getting me off house arrest, by the way.
Listen, it's what I do. I break people out. How was the food in jail?
It was awful.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want an apple?
No.
You sure?
I'm positive.
I've seen this in a lot of movies. It always seems cool. Are you finished with stealing?
Yes.
You hesitated. Did being in the clinker terrify you?
Yeah.
Did you date anybody in prison, if you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh. What are those shower scenes like? They as sexy as I think?
No, they're closed. They're not open.
You still smoke?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you quit?
Not ready.
I quit. That's why I just use these.
What's that?
E-cigarette?
Oh, I used to have one of those.
that's good.
It's water vapor.
No dangers of smoking, but still all the coolness. Whatever, suit yourself.
It's gross.
What do you like to do for fun?
Not really much I can do for fun on house arrest. I can watch TV.
Play video games?
If I had a console to play video games, yeah.
Yeah, steal one. You're probably wondering why I brought you here.
I am.
What if I told you I had one last score? Then we get out of here. We'll lead a normal life together. What do you say?
Can't risk it.
You can't risk it. Come on. That's me and you, baby. And the beaches of Mexico and not Acapulco. That's where white people get murdered. No. All right, we're gonna have to come up with something else. I'm gonna need you in Zone 8. I will be in Zone 5. I will visit Zone 13. Let's go. Get the missile. That's a joke.
I'm nervous.
Knock it off. Just stick to the plan. And if anything goes wrong, don't say anything stupid to the local news. We're gonna get these little bitches where it hurts them the most. Here they come. Oh, I can use an e-cigarette.
Hey there, fellow Girl Scout. Hey, I'm just here to pick out my Girl Scout cookies.
I love it when a plan comes together.
I love you so much, baby.
We'll work on that badge later.
You're still here. 3 dead bodies, no cookies missing. It just doesn't add up. What's that? Oh, that's just cruel. They stole everything but the goddamn trefoils. This guy really is the master of the green screen.
I liked them better when they were called Caramel Delights. And to be clear, a judge had to release her into my custody for 24 hours to shoot that. We'll be right back, but first, it's time for one of your least favorite segments, the ultimate name drop.
Who the f*** are these right here walking to our UDF! UDF! I know Eddie Milonakis! Eddie Milonakis is my brother. Bitch, I will knock his ice cream out his hand. Bitch, get loud with me! Get loud with me! Get loud with me, motherfucker! Get loud! This motherfucker was put his hand in my face. Bitch, get knocked the f*** out. I am Eddie Milonakis' cousin, okay?
Really?
Them, right? Say f*** them. I'll take a picture of her the f*** I want, because it's a free country. Bitch, you won't f*** nothing up. I'm gonna knock your ass out, dude. I don't give a f***. You whip my ass, do it on camera, bitch. Take a picture of me. Do you f*** know me?
We make decisions throughout our life. Nobody knows what will happen in any given moment.
Who are you?
Wherever you go, trouble follows.
They've all got a past.
It's what you do now that matters. I'm all for that.
Now, we know the Trump strategy. Try to win by attacking, distorting, dividing. Mr. President, it won't Work.
Newspapers report Bloomberg is the Democrat Trump fears most. As president, universal health care that lets people keep their coverage if they like it. A record on job creation. A doable plan to combat climate change.
I led a complex, diverse city through 9/11, and I have common sense plans to move America away from chaos to progress. I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
Voluptuous, curvy, thick, brick house, bombshell, juicy.
The size sexy movement is here.
I'm Timothy Snell, your curve connoisseur, and this is Curvy Style.
I'm glad the world is embracing curves. Welcome to it.
Giving A-list chic.
Whether you're a size 2 or size 20.
For every physique.
Anybody can be a rock star. When I walk into a room and all eyes are on me, I feel unstoppable.
Bring on the curves.
Catch Curvy Style on BET Her Pluto TV.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now.
You're watching NBC News Now. We've got some breaking news. This is all I've got left.
Good afternoon from the Spin
It's news made for your streaming world. NBC News Now.
Looks like she's gonna miss the entire 2-game season. People are always trying to sexy up sports by having girls play them. I don't mean the WNBA, I mean girls. There's lingerie football, foxy boxing, and stripper golf. But ladies have nothing to masturbate to while they watch sports. And in my book, that's sexist. That's why I created an inter-showbiz bottomless basketball league. It's always tough playing against the cast of Treme. Don't forget to go to our blog, upload a clip for a chance to be our viewer video, or don't, and we'll just find one on our own like we always do.
Looking at your search engine autofill here.
Huh?
Some interesting results. How do I know if I'm weird sexually? How do I know if the porn I'm looking at is too weird? How weird is too weird, porn-wise? How do I unsee porn that I saw accidentally? How do I stop porn-related night terrors? How do I know if porn I watched is haunted? How come I can't laugh anymore?
That is a good reminder for everyone during this next commercial break to make sure your browser is on privacy mode. We'll be right back with more Live at Gotham.
VH1 famous hip-hop families have a new home on Pluto TV. And you dig it? Watch T.I. and Tiny and Run's House. Two famous families under one roof. Available 24/7. VH1's hip-hop family channel on Pluto TV. Stream it anytime on any device.
Welcome to Black Gate's first official staff meeting.
One meeting.
You can't come as the king and then expect not to get penalized.
Will change the crew.
You stole from me. I'm gonna hit him where it hurts.
Forever.
Sky is currently suspended.
Black Ink Crew New York gets shook up.
Effective immediately, you're fired. We're gonna be doing better if you keep that.
No, this is not what you like.
Respect.
Keep your friends close, your enemies close.
You're fired too.
Watch Black Ink Crew New York on the Black Ink Crew channel on Pluto TV and catch the premiere Wednesday, February 26th at 8.
You can watch CBSN 24/7.
I've got an amazing story to share with you.
Let's talk about the latest developments. There's so many levels to this. We have a CBS News exclusive.
Fires in California. What happens next and how does it all play out?
We are on a mission with NASA.
I understand you have some breaking news.
It's not over yet is the bottom line.
This is a massive operation.
It's quite an adventure here at CBSN.
been a day.
Hey everyone! What is that? I'm a hedgehog. I feel like that's obvious.
Catch me, Georgia.
It talks.
Almost constantly. I'm coming for you.
Looks like I'm gonna have to save the planet.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Nailed it!
Rated PG.
Welcome back. If anybody wants to play the new Halo 4 with me, my gamer tag is just kidding. I actually have intercourse with women. Next week, I break my rule about talking to cab drivers.
Yeah, you know who I am. I'm Taxi Dave, in my black and yellow cab. Yeah, you know who I am. I'm Taxi Dave, in my black and yellow cab.
That went on for 6 more minutes. Follow me on Twitter so I can hover zoom over your profile pics and decide if you're worth responding to. Check out our blog, which quite frankly has been a somewhat disappointing revenue stream for me. Buy stuff at our store. I'm considering adding a pocket watch that was engraved with my initials. And tonight's Brickleberry spoiler alert is as follows. Connie is gay. And finally, most of the people who work for me are either overweight or have terrible diets. I decided the best way to fix their eating habits would be to secretly replace their snacks with various poisons until those freeloading animals were too afraid to eat anything at all. The first thing I did was I set up a hidden camera in our kitchen, put out some fancy dog treats. Okay, my staff will eat anything if you set it out on a nice plate. Everyone's eyeballing it. She wants to make sure it's gluten-free. That guy's favorite cookie in the world is a Fig Newton. You'd think someone like that would be impressed by dog food. But nope, he immediately spits it out. That's one of our editors. He's just chewing it. He's processing it. This guy went down on Brie Olson. You think he could handle this? Nope, that's coming out. Then there's Ricky. Oh, Rick. I hate to do this to you, Ricky. But he's taking a bite of it, and he's like, oh, that's not bad. Let me try another bite. Let me get one more of those. I like that he shakes his head here before he has a third. That's his third dog treat. His coat is going to look amazing. Next, for reasons that don't concern you, I happen to own a bottle of strawberry-scented salad tossing spray. I squirted it into my stupid writer's water bottle. Let's see if he notices. He said it tasted like Propel, so congratulations to Propel for tasting like bee-hole spray. Office morale is at an all-time low. To see the rest of this episode, flip over to BBC America. Cheers.
Uh-oh.
What?
I think I forgot to lock my Buick. Got it.
I bet you lunch you can't make it in there.
I'm thinking sushi.
Alexa, ask Buick to start my SUV.
You can do that?
You can do that? You can do that?
Yeah, with the Buick.
What?
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you. Find out why Buick is #1 in dealer sales and service satisfaction. Pay no interest for 72 months on most Buick SUV models. Plus, current eligible GM owners get $750 purchase allowance.
At Grubhub, we believe in helping everyone get the food they need, especially the 1 in 7 kids in the U.S. who live with hunger. You can help. With every Grubhub order, donate your change to No Kid Hungry. These children are the future. Let's feed them together. Order food delivery on the Grubhub app and donate today.
Adam Devine's kicking it at home with a few hundred of his closest friends.
This has been the best time of my life. You're all gonna be in my memoirs.
Get all in this girl, shake it.
Adam Devine's house party.
What happened?
You're invited on Comedy Central stand-up.
Oh, someone's gonna die tonight.
Voluptuous, curvy, thick, brick house, bombshell, juicy.
The size sexy movement is here.
I'm Timothy Snell, your curve connoisseur, and this is Curvy Style.
I'm glad the world is embracing curves. Welcome to it.
Giving A-list chic.
Whether you're a size 2 or size 20.
For every physique.
Anybody can be a rock star.
When I walk into a room and all eyes are on me, I feel unstoppable.
Bring on the curves.
Catch Curvy Style on BET Her Pluto TV.
VH1 famous hip-hop families have a new home on Pluto TV.
And you dig it?
Watch T.I. and Tiny and Run's House. Two famous families under one roof. Available 24/7. VH1's hip-hop family channel on Pluto TV. Stream it anytime on any device.
They were kicked out of everywhere in PCB.
It's on now.
And this November,
we're going from PCB to STB.
the fam heads even farther down south.
I think that there's still something there.
Go, baby!
They think I'm crazy. They ain't seen crazy.
It's the escape.
Lord God, thank you for another day, y'all.
Me.
I may not have my diploma from high school, but I have my diploma in anger management.
Watch Floribama Shore on the MTV channel on Pluto TV and catch the premiere on Thursday, November 14th.
What do you think about the Boy Scouts not allowing openly gay people into their organization?
They don't?
Maybe that's what you should do. You should twist this, that you're going to keep stealing from Girl Scouts until they open their doors to everyone.
Tosh.0 features videos from the internet and is intended for a mature audience. Comedy Central does not condone the activities performed and discourages anyone from attempting them. Enjoy.
Say hi to YouTube. You all set? Josh. No, I'm not. How high are you?
There's a chance that made it all the way to the toilet. Welcome to Tosh.0. Tonight's overpriced concert tea with sexy stubble features Fort Francis. Fort Francis was also the first military outpost that allowed colored troops. I don't like using that word, but Congress did. Fort Francis? Not the Fresh Prince. That's who wrote that song. Tonight on the show, we redeem a cab driver with a bad rap. I make the people that hate me the most hate me even more. And I have Thanksgiving dinner a little early. Now, let's see if his body started rejecting bagel bites again. He does that every hour on the hour. No, I'm sorry, go ahead. What were you saying about Dave Matthews Band? That's the upside of owning a tie-dyed shirt and a puke-colored couch. No one notices the stains. Is he at Jake Gyllenhaal's house? Because that would be the only acceptable excuse to own a Prince of Persia poster. Oh. The Mutant Ninja Turtles? They're not teenagers anymore. Come on. Erectile dysfunction is no laughing matter. Enough with the flopping Paul Pierce. If you watch this video for a couple more weeks, they get into missionary. This is really slow. You know what you're supposed to do when you see a turtle on its back? For the record, if you ever used a warp zone to skip from World 4 Level 2 to World 8 Level 1, you're not a real gamer. And don't even get me started about you Game Genie users. Not sure they have an answer for this next girl in the halls of medicine.
Oh my God.
God bless you? That's either a sinus infection or we turned on a porn a second too late. Hey, at least she's not crying. Am I right, dudes? They're always crying. She gives the wettest butterfly kisses. Go to our blog to find out what came out of her nipples. Very tart. I think I know why American students are the laughingstock of the world. He's getting cocky. That's a classic pogo no-no. Well, you failed show and tell. Hope one of the other students brought a neurologist. Probably unlikely. That seems like a silly thing to bring. Shocking that your 50-year-old toy is dangerous. That is a tough act to follow. Okay, good job. Quit hogging the stage. Hi, guys. I brought in my brand new one-night stand, Becca. Brienne. Now, who wants to let her have a sip of their juice so she can swallow her oops, I forgot to pull out medicine? I know I'm too old to be in that class, but that's the only way my dad will ever let me take over his hotel chain. Yeah, that's a Billy Madison reference. What are you going to do about it? You're going to sit there and take it. Call the zoo. I think God wants this next man dead. Add neck injury to that chart. Now let's put 20 seconds on the clock in a brand new segment called Rapid Fire. That's just a little test we do to make sure people aren't faking. This one's for real. April Fools. He actually died in the ambulance. Careful, we still want to harvest his organs. Leave them there and let the automatic doors slowly finish the job. Official cause of death? Slapstick comedy gold. What's next?
Big ass bonfire, take one.
We know it's take one, Tarantino. Nothing's burnt yet. Now let's show the quickest way to get rid of all your Romney yard signs in this week's breakdown. If there's one thing country folk can do, it's light shit on fire. Stupid season is year-round in the South. I have a sneaking suspicion that isn't premium. It's wasting gas like it's made of money, or whatever they use for currency there. You guys on the pelt system? For crying out loud, save some for the ATVs.
Initiation sequence in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay! He made it from 5 to 1 with 0 mistakes. Who's uneducated now, you man-kissing Yankees? Redneck NASA has come a long way. Bombs make the best kindling. Remember, kids, only pussies use Duraflame logs. Gonna be tough to enjoy s'mores with your lips burned off. Up in flames, just like your 2012 Los Angeles Lakers.
You okay?
You okay? He's wearing polarized Oakleys, a Confederate flag as a scarf, and a tank top. He wasn't okay to begin with.
Holy f***.
I'm just glad I hear someone coughing, so I assume he's alive. And for that, we thank you. We'll be right back with the web redemption, but first, what do I miss most about living in South Beach? That's easy. The topless foreign chicks.
Wow, Alex! Oh, you fell off! Holy cow. The hell? Jeez, what the hell is that?
No, you gotta be kidding me!
That is better than most. Better than most!
The play of the day in college football!
Love and Hip Hop New York is now on Pluto TV.
Are you prepared for that?
Watch hip hop artists making their mark on the Big Apple 24/7.
Oh my
goodness.
Love and Hip Hop New York on Pluto TV. Now available anytime on any device.
BET Homecoming is serving all your favorite HBCU classics, like The Quad.
Who's hot? Who's hot?
College Hill.
That's crazy, man. I love it.
College Hill Interns.
This is really happening. This is really BET.
And more.
Oh, man.
Celebrate our excellence, our culture, our legacy. Only on BET Homecoming on Pluto TV.
Turns out our football team might be good for TV.
Yeah, you know who I am. I'm Taxi Dave in my black and yellow cab. Now my cab looks unapproachable. It's safe, it's mean, and it's super clean. And you want to ride with me because I'm the big cat. Gotta go now, but when you're in Sacktown, give me a call. Because I'll be your best ride ever in downtown Sacramento.
You know, I'm just gonna walk. That's Taxi Dave, and he tried to make a viral ad to get customers into his black and yellow Sacktown cab by ripping off Wiz Khalifa. If you want to combine the thrill of sitting in a disgusting 94 Crown Vic with the excitement of dropping people off at the airport, driving a cab might be the profession for you. There's nothing cool about taxis. They're old and ugly, like police cars. The only difference is that police cars will actually pick up black people. The best thing about taxis is that they single-handedly killed Jimmy Fallon's movie career. Now he's forced to play beer pong with the cast of The New Normal every night. My favorite show about taxis is Cash Cab Confessions, where Ben Bailey asks trivia questions of passengers that are in the back seat. While it's a lie that all taxi drivers are Middle Eastern terrorists, it's true that they all smell like they're moments away from blowing up a bathroom. And please stop trying to chat with me. Here's how this relationship should work. You drive, I sit in the back seat checking my iPhone to make sure you're not taking me someplace to be murdered. The only reason I'm using you is because it costs $200 to leave my car at the airport for 10 minutes, not because I want to hear stories about how you used to be a doctor in your country. Sorry, we have real medicine here, not healing powders blown through the skull of a goat. But Taxi Dave was just trying to stir up a little more business. That's why I hired him to drive himself from the worst NBA city in the country to LA in this week's Web Redemption. Cabs are here. How you doing today? You doing good? Yeah, it's a nice day. You see the Hunger Games? You've never seen the Hunger Games. Let me tell you about the Hunger Games, all right? Kids, it's these kids and they fighting. They fight and kill each other, huh? They said, hey, there can only be one winner. But then they went, now we changed the rules. They changed the rules. At the last minute, they changed the rules. There can be two winners now. They don't kill each other. They don't kill each other. Oh, look at this. Let's go.
Go where? It's all backed up, you moron!
What is going on here? Taxi Dave.
Daniel.
Oh, I thought you were a foreigner. How are you?
Oh, good, man. How are you?
You try to reset that meter and I will gut you, old woman.
Daniel, is she okay?
No, that's not good. $10, you can watch me finger her. I'm kidding. Come and get a purse. Is Taxi Dave your real name?
My name's Dave.
How long have you been going by Taxi Dave?
Probably about 3.5 years. My customers kind of name me that.
You ever seen somebody having sex in the back of your cab?
Doesn't happen because when they start, I always tell them, if you do that, you have to share.
But you don't care which one. You a fan of Sacramento as a city?
Yes.
Best city in California?
It's up and coming.
You give a flat rate from the airport to any downtown hotel?
No.
What's that normally run you?
About $35, $40.
What's a good tip on that?
Usually with me, because I provide entertainment along with the ride, with rapping, singing, just playing music that they like. It's like karaoke, having a good time. It's a party cab.
Okay, I jump in the back of your cab, just eyeballing me. What kind of music do you think you're gonna play?
Let's play some Journey, probably some Quiet Riot.
Oh, man.
And some Queen.
No, you're off. All right, looks like traffic is moving. Let's get out of here. Y'all dumb. What are you doing? Oh, so how long do you think you're gonna keep driving a cab?
I actually want to work my way out of that business.
Get into what?
I'd like to become the new Weird Al Yankovic.
So you want to get into show business?
Sure.
I don't know if I could ever give up driving. That's who I am. I'm Taxi Dan. Do you share your cab with one other driver?
No, I keep my cab 24/7.
Okay, so you're not even registered.
No, I'm self-employed, but I have a license with the city.
This is completely illegal. You just painted your car yellow.
No, it's all legal.
You bought yourself a T-shirt and a gallon of yellow paint, and you've been running amok in Sacramento. If somebody wants to stop and get food at a drive-thru late at night, is it polite to buy you something as well?
I don't expect it, but some have offered, and it depends on my mood. Sometimes I'll say, thank you, but no thank you. I've got a sandwich in the trunk.
Why do you keep your sandwich in the trunk?
Because I've got a cooler in there to keep it cool.
Okay. Best strip club in Sacramento?
Centerfolds.
Centerfolds. Beautiful girls. They show full bush?
Yes.
Oh, nice. You ever take any politicians to a whorehouse?
What happens in the cab stays in the cab, my friend.
Is that a real rule?
Yes, it is.
Huh. You ever masturbate in your cab?
What happens in the cab stays in the cab.
Nice. That's a yes. You ever get gas with a customer in the cab?
It's usually the other way around. The customers get gas, and they're burping, and it's funny watching chicks burp. They're the worst.
I know viral marketing ad campaigns like I think I know viral marketing ad campaigns. You're no Wiz Khalifa. You're no G. You need something with a little flavor.
Just waking up in the front seat, rolling windows down. All I know is you gotta love Sacktown. Sweating it, cause I thought I was on E. Tank was full, taxi gods took care of me. About noon, my stomach's in a knot. Thank God there's no line at the sandwich spot. Crazy chick just called, said her next door neighbor is having a kid. She's going into labor. I paid a Benjamin for a short trip. Said I got no change. He said keep the tip. If you wanna be on time, no trouble. Kick back, it ain't a f***ing super shuttle. The Goodyear blimp up above didn't hurt my mood. Cause I read Taxi Dave is a solid dude. If you need a ride, just shout and wave. You best believe today was a good day. The senator got rough with a little hottie. Doubled my fare, so I helped hide the body. Hammer loose, quit smoking on that chronic. Don't turn my Kings into the supersonics. Pull over for swerving early in the morning. I got a good excuse, so I only get a warning. I gotta go, cause I gotta make a piss stop. But if you need a ride, I can make the flag drop. 3 a.m., give the dispatch my 2-0. Cruising down L, drunk dudes puking out the window. Don't treat the ride like a therapy session. Just rip out them titties like taxi cab confessions. Hitting thumbs up on every song Pandora played. I can't believe today was a good day.
Who would have guessed in 2012 he has more street cred than Ice Cube? We'll be right back, but first, hit me in the face once, shame on me. Hit me in the face twice, and I'm gonna quit because you're being mean.
Most people don't know that pharmacy prices vary wildly and that insurance isn't always your best bet. GoodRx is an easy way for Americans to save up to 80% on their prescriptions. You type in the name of your prescription, you find a coupon, and save. GoodRx works at virtually every pharmacy in America. This year, we'll save Americans over $1 billion on their prescriptions. There's no membership required with GoodRx. It's totally free, and we don't need any personal information. Go to goodrx.com to see if you can save on your prescriptions.
Teen Mom Young and Pregnant is coming to Tuesdays. Yeah! 2 new moms.
There you go. There you go.
A whole new chapter.
I just can't believe I'm about to do this all over again.
I feel like I'm just stuck.
What do we got to do to get your life on track?
See motherhood from the beginning.
I'm scared of how my life is going to change.
Teen Mom Young and Pregnant. All new Tuesdays at 9 on MTV.
VH1 is bringing the fam to Pluto TV.
Come on, rock, dude!
Watch Run's House, part of the Hip Hop Family Channel, available 24/7.
Oh, I'm gonna get you, boy.
Get him!
There's nothing better than being home.
VH1's Hip Hop Family on Pluto TV, streaming now.
Before you open your eyes, the world has changed.
We're going to start with these breaking developments overnight.
We seek understanding,
Their hearts are broken, but they are pulling together.
strength,
Don't you get tired of always being strong?
You have to forgive others for you to be forgiven.
adventure,
I am here where I'm from, and that's good.
and hope.
Doing what people do in times like this, coming to the aid of each other.
Welcome to all the possibilities the morning can bring. Welcome to today.
Healthcare costs are out of control, and healthcare plans are getting more and more complicated. Make sure you're not being overcharged for too little health insurance. Call Health Insurance Advisors of America now. They'll show you the most health benefits for you and your family for the least amount of money. Imagine more affordable coverage for doctor's visits, prescriptions, dental, hospital, vision, and more. Call HIAA to hear about the most health coverage for the least amount of money. Call 800-949-1899.
Welcome to Black King's first official staff.
One meeting
You can't come as the king and then expect not to get penalized.
will change the crew
I'm gonna hit him where it hurts.
forever.
Sky is currently swinging.
Black and Crew New York gets shook up.
Effective immediately, you're fired. You're gonna be doing better if you keep at it.
No, this is not what you
With
like.
respect.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies close.
You're fired too.
Watch Black and Crew New York on the Black and Crew channel on Pluto TV and catch the premiere Wednesday, February 26th at 8.
Looking for some nice incest roleplay. Was browsing Facebook and ran across my gorgeous ginger aunt who's a curvy MILF with a big rack and her 2 daughters. Looking to make my dirty dreams a reality with any woman willing to fill their shoes for me. I'm also up for something a little more romantic and emotionally developed. Smiley face.
Don't judge. If it weren't for incest, we never would have gotten out of the Garden of Eden. That's from Reddit, a site where people steal a bunch of stuff from this show, put it online, and act like they found it first. But there are also these things called subreddits, where fellow social outcasts can gather to talk about their passions that keep them from making any real friends. For example, here's a group called WTSSTADAMIT, which we all know stands for When the Sun Shines Through a Dress and Makes It Transparent. Okay? I could totally see how this could get someone aroused. In fact, I'm thinking of bailing on this bit and just looking at these photos for the rest of the show. You're not supposed to see that. I think my phone was hacked. Next up is pictures of Ian sleeping. That's a subreddit full of nothing but pictures of this dude named Ian sleeping. Here he is sound asleep in class. You're not going to learn that way, buddy. Here he is sleeping with his girlfriend face to face, breathing each other's mouths. That's gross. Why do you only have one pillow? Why are you shoved into the corner? I'd get claustrophobic. I would make her take the inside section there. You're not getting out. But if you think pictures of Ian sleeping are fascinating, believe me, it's even more mind-blowing in person. Oh. Ian will sleep through anything. Moving on. The next subreddit is called GGGGG. If you guessed, are these things with pictures of G's in it? Ding, ding, ding. Really makes you appreciate the letter G. One time someone tried to sneak in a C. The mods deleted it pretty quick. Nice try, troll. Gee whiz, that is a lot of G's. All right, our last subreddit is for men who enjoy My Little Pony. The brony community, made up of guys who can't wait to whack it to explicit pics of lesbo ponies. I could be into this, but since I'm so high profile, I have to enjoy my pony porn in disguise. Oh, that Malloy, what won't he do for a laugh? All right, guys, friendship is magic. We'll be right back with more Strip Mall.
You got that look.
And what look?
Like you know what's what, and you want the rest of the world to get with the program?
You're gonna get a storm you don't want.
Bring it on.
A new Tommy, Thursday at 10/9 Central on CBS.
You know what? The way you care for your baby is absolutely perfect. And that inspired our perfect diaper, our softest yet with trusted protection. New Huggies Special Delivery.
Unfiltered, uncensored.
Welcome to the underground. Shut up, man. We're having a good time. This is hilarious.
Comedy Central's first ever uncensored series.
That means what, ladies? Time to grow your beavers back.
Anything goes in the underground. Comedy Underground with David Tell on Comedy Central Stand Up.
After the Oscar party, my Uber said it would be there in like 6 minutes, and it was more like 10. I'm like, what the F? How long can I keep talking to Matt McConaughey? The guy rambles.
David Spade, My Fake Problems, on Comedy Central Stand-Up.
From the depths of the internet, an explorer invites you
already tired
to get wild.
Get to violate you out in the woods.
Violate me?
Comedy Central's Tosh.0 channel, now on Pluto TV.
It's a boomerang. Welcome back. Hey, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Here's some advice. Lose the balloons. Tons more marching bands. Next week on the show, Buster Hyman gets a web redemption.
Senator Trump flips the row. Oh, I am so dead set on losing my virginity.